Hey, welcome into another week of the Second Look on AL.com. Mark Heim, Craig Stephenson. We are in McConnell Automotive on Dolphin Street here in Mobile, Alabama. Alabama, Auburn, Craig both have victories. Let's start with Auburn. Are they back? Have they righted the ship?
Well, I think it's a little bit. Yes, they're getting better, but Texas A&M is just a dumpster fire right now. I mean, they just seem to second year in a row they've just collapsed in the second half of the season. But with Auburn, they did have some good signs. The running game with Jovan Robinson looks like it's really clicking. Jeremy Johnson, played more or less mistake-free football, and the defense was better. I mean, when you can hold Texas A&M to 10 points, get 3 turnovers, that's pretty solid. But I think they have a decision to make a quarterback now.
All things being equal, if Shaun White is healthy, if you're Gus Malzahn, put the visor and the sweater on, who's your starting quarterback?
I mean, if Jeremy Johnson can play like he did against Texas A&M, I think he's got to be the guy. But can he do that every week? He's definitely has more upside, but I think Shaun White has a lower floor.
Yeah, I don't think Shaun White has done anything that would make Gus Malzahn sit him. I think he's done everything right. But you're right, the upside with Johnson is so much higher. The problem is if you take the good, you got to be willing to take the bad too. So we'll see. Meanwhile, all things seem to be clicking for Alabama. Is there a hurdle left on this Alabama schedule after a dominating performance against LSU?
Well, I think Mississippi State is a team that could give them some problem. Dak Prescott, mobile quarterback, can make plays, running and throwing. That's the kind of team that's given them trouble. However, Mississippi State doesn't have enough of a running game, I don't think, to take enough pressure off of Prescott. So, I think it's going to be a tough game for Alabama, but, down the stretch, Auburn, Charleston Southern, Auburn, and Florida, I really don't think there's a hurdle there for Alabama, or at least a stumbling block.
Yeah, Alabama's biggest hurdle is Alabama. If they can remain focused, if they can stop getting in their own way, which they've been able to overcome. The pre-snap penalties and getting behind the chains early is still an issue with Alabama, but the special teams has gotten better. Look for them to get over that mental letdown, a very physical and emotional win against LSU. But I'm with you. I think in the trenches they dominate Mississippi State.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, they do have some playmakers in the passing game. Alabama's secondary is prone to mistakes, but at the end of the day, I just think Alabama is too good to lose this.
All right, any chance of a letdown for the Crimson Tide after the emotional win against LSU? And play the role of Gus Malzahn. If you're the head coach at Auburn, who should be the starting quarterback for Auburn if both are healthy? That does it for another edition of The Second Look. For Craig Stephenson, I'm Mark Heim from McConnell Automotive here on Dolphin Street, right here in Mobile. Until next time.